Welcome back to World Information HD, your go-to destination for discovering the hidden treasures of rare coins and collectibles. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatics, the 1939 no-mint Mark Lincoln Wheat penny. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a beginner in the world of coins, or someone who just stumbled upon this video looking for valuable treasures, you're about to uncover a story of history, rarity, and astonishing value. The Lincoln Wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, is one of the most iconic coins ever produced in the United States. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this penny has held a special place in American coinage for over a century. Unlike the pennies we use today, the early Lincoln pennies featured a wheat design on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and growth. These pennies, especially from certain years and mints, have become highly prized by collectors, and the 1939 no-mint Mark coin is a perfect example. So, what makes the 1939 no-mint Mark Lincoln Wheat penny so special? To understand its value, we first need to look at the historical context. In 1939, the United States was emerging from the Great Depression, a period of economic hardship that affected every American household. Coins during this era were often hoarded or lost, making surviving specimens from specific years much rarer than they might appear at first glance. Unlike pennies minted in Philadelphia that carried a P mint mark, coins without a mint mark were also produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which makes the 1939 no-mint Mark penny part of a special group of coins that were widely circulated but carefully preserved by collectors over the years. One of the first things collectors notice about the 1939 no-mint Mark penny is its design. On the obverse side, we see a finely detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by the artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's profile, engraved with meticulous attention to detail, reflects not only a tribute to the former president but also the artistry and craftsmanship of early 20th century coinage. His solemn gaze, the finely etched beard, and the clean lines of his face make this penny an enduring piece of Americana. Around the edge, the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1939 are clearly visible. The obverse captures a sense of history frozen in copper. Turning the coin over, we see the reverse side, which features the wheat stalks design that gives the Lincoln Wheat penny its name. These wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, creating a timeless and balanced aesthetic. The design is simple yet elegant, a reflection of the era in which it was produced. Every detail on the coin is crucial to its value. Coins with sharp, well-preserved wheat stalks are highly sought after because they represent the highest quality survivors from a time when pennies were handled daily, often roughly, and rarely treated as collectibles. Condition plays a significant role in determining the value of any coin, and the 1939 no-mint Mark Lincoln Wheat penny is no exception. Coin grading is the process by which experts evaluate a coin's condition, from circulated coins showing wear to uncirculated coins that look almost as pristine as the day they were minted. Collectors use a scale ranging from poor P1 to perfect mint state, MS70. Even a small difference in grade can have a dramatic impact on the coin's market value. A penny with minor wear on the high points, but still clear details on Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks, is already valuable. Coins that are uncirculated or possess exceptional luster and sharpness can fetch astonishing sums at auctions and among private collectors. Another aspect that adds to the allure of the 1939 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is rarity combined with demand. While millions of these pennies were minted in 1939, very few have survived in excellent condition. The combination of age, historical significance, and scarcity in high-grade condition creates a perfect storm for collectors. Numismatic enthusiasts actively seek out these coins, and the competition for them can drive prices up quickly. Many collectors are also drawn to the Lincoln Wheat penny because it offers a tangible connection to history. Imagine holding a coin that circulated during a time when Roosevelt was president, when the world was on the brink of World War II, and when the United States was slowly recovering from one of the most challenging economic periods in its history. This coin has passed through countless hands, traveled through pockets and purses, and yet, here it is, over 80 years later, capturing our fascination and admiration. Collecting these coins is not just about financial value, it's about preserving a piece of American heritage. When it comes to buying and selling rare coins like the 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny, provenance and certification are crucial. Collectors are advised to look for coins that have been professionally graded by reputable organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These certifications guarantee authenticity and provide a clear record of the coin's condition, giving buyers confidence and helping to maintain the value of their collection over time. Coins without certification can still be valuable, but they may require expert evaluation to verify their authenticity and grade. Over the years, the 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has been featured in auctions, private sales, and coin shows across the United States. Enthusiasts share stories of finding these pennies in old collections, tucked away in jars, or even discovered in circulation after decades. These discoveries continue to fuel interest and excitement in the numismatic community. Some collectors focus on building complete Lincoln Wheat penny sets, with every year and mint variation, while others search for coins in the highest possible grade, chasing perfection and rarity. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes collecting coins so addictive and rewarding. In addition to historical and collector appeal, the 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny holds potential as an investment. While coin prices fluctuate based on market conditions, rarity, and demand, high-quality coins have consistently demonstrated long-term value growth. Investing in rare coins is not just about immediate profit, it's about preserving and potentially growing wealth in a tangible, secure asset that has stood the test of time. Unlike paper investments, a physical coin connects you directly to history, offering a unique combination of aesthetic, historical, and monetary value. It's important to note that not every 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln penny will command a high price. Condition, provenance, and market demand all affect the coin's worth. A heavily circulated coin with worn details may have only modest value, while a pristine, well-preserved example can be worth thousands of dollars. Collectors often pay attention to subtle characteristics such as die variations, strike quality, and even color, as these nuances can make certain coins exceptionally rare and desirable. For those considering adding a 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny to their collection, the key is research and patience. Working with trusted dealers, attending coin shows, and carefully examining coins before purchase are all essential steps. Understanding what makes a coin valuable, its historical context, condition, rarity, and appeal to other collectors, ensures that you make informed decisions and maximize your enjoyment of the hobby. Collecting coins is as much about knowledge and appreciation as it is about acquiring wealth. So, what is the value of a 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny today? While prices can vary depending on condition, grading, and market trends, an exceptionally well-preserved specimen in high grade can reach incredible sums. And for those lucky enough to own one in pristine condition, this coin could be worth an astonishing $46,093 in words. That's right. This humble penny, once just a small piece of change, now represents a significant treasure with historical significance and collector appeal. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist, a history enthusiast, or simply someone fascinated by rare coins, the 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny is a remarkable piece of American history. Its combination of artistry, historical context, rarity, and enduring popularity makes it a true icon in the world of coin collecting. Holding this coin is like holding a story of a nation, its people, and a president whose legacy continues to inspire admiration and respect. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny, make sure to like this video, subscribe to World Information HD, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to learn about rare coins and collectibles that could be hiding in your own home. Welcome back to World Information HD, your ultimate destination for uncovering the fascinating stories behind rare coins and collectibles from the United States and around the globe. Today, we are diving into the world of one of the most iconic and sought-after coins in American numismatics, a piece that holds both historical significance and extraordinary value for collectors, the 1941 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent wheat penny. If you've ever held a coin and wondered about its journey from production to your pocket, this video is going to take you on an unforgettable ride through history, rarity, and the potential fortune hidden in plain sight. The Lincoln wheat penny, also affectionately known as the Lincoln cent, is a true symbol of American coinage. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has captured the imagination of collectors for over a century. Its design is instantly recognizable. The obverse features a dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, crafted by the talented designer Victor David Brenner, while the reverse originally showcased 2 stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and growth in America. This design remained largely unchanged for decades, and the 1941 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny represents a significant chapter in this long and storied lineage. Before we get into the rarity and value of the 1941 D penny, let's explore a bit of context about the United States at the time. 1941 was a pivotal year in American history. The nation was on the brink of entering World War II, and everyday life was a mix of uncertainty and resilience. Coin production during this period was robust, yet the mint faced challenges as resources became increasingly diverted toward the war effort. The Denver Mint, identified by the small d below the date on the obverse side of the coin, played a crucial role in ensuring that Lincoln pennies circulated across the country. This makes the D Mint mark particularly significant for collectors who focus on the production origins of their coins. Now, the 1941 D Lincoln wheat penny might seem at first glance like any ordinary penny, yet its true allure lies in its rarity, condition, and the subtleties that distinguish a collectible coin from everyday change. Unlike coins produced in modern times, coins from the early 20th century were struck with less advanced machinery, and the quality of each strike varied. This means that collectors must pay careful attention to the details: the sharpness of Lincoln's features, the clarity of the wheat stalks, and the absence of wear or scratches that might reduce a coin's grade. Coins in mint state, meaning those that have remained almost untouched since they left the mint, are the ones that command the highest premiums. The story of the 1941 D penny's rarity is also intertwined with the concept of mintage numbers. In 1941, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, but the survival rate of coins in high-grade condition is far lower than the production numbers suggest. Coins that were handled extensively, circulated heavily, or exposed to harsh conditions naturally suffered wear, making pristine specimens rare finds. For numismatists, or coin collectors, finding a 1941 D Lincoln penny in near-perfect condition is akin to discovering a hidden treasure in your own change jar. Collectors often rely on professional grading services to determine a coin's condition and value. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, assign grades ranging from poor to mint state, with the latter denoting exceptional preservation. A 1941 D penny in high mint state, such as MS-65 or higher, can stand out dramatically from the thousands of pennies minted that year. Even minor differences in luster, strike, or surface imperfections can influence the coin's value by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But rarity is not the only factor that adds to the appeal of this coin. Historical context also plays a critical role. Every 1941 D Lincoln penny tells a story about the time in which it was minted. Imagine a coin minted in Denver in 1941, passing through countless hands during a period of global upheaval. It might have traveled across the country, paid for groceries, or even been tucked into a child's pocket as a keepsake during uncertain times. Each scratch, dent, or sign of wear adds a layer of narrative, a tangible connection to history that modern coins simply cannot replicate. For collectors seeking the 1941 D Lincoln penny, knowing what to look for is essential. Authenticity is paramount, as counterfeit coins can sometimes appear on the market. Key features include the proper placement of the D Mint mark, the correct font and spacing of the date, and the overall design accuracy consistent with Denver Mint production. Furthermore, the wheat stalks on the reverse must remain crisp and well-defined. Any signs of wear or smoothing can significantly affect the value. Even a slight deviation in color, whether due to natural toning or environmental exposure, can either enhance or detract from the coin's desirability. Investing in a 1941 Lincoln penny can also be considered a smart financial move for both novice and experienced collectors. Unlike modern coins that are mass-produced and widely available, coins from the early 20th century often appreciate in value over time, particularly those in top condition. Numismatics is an investment that combines history, artistry, and rarity, offering not only potential financial gain, but also the satisfaction of preserving a piece of American heritage. Many collectors report that holding a high-grade 1941 penny feels like holding a fragment of the past, a tiny yet powerful connection to the world as it was over 80 years ago. The market for rare Lincoln pennies has grown considerably over the years. Auctions, private sales, and specialized coin shows all feature these coins prominently. High-grade 1941 pennies attract attention from collectors worldwide, with bidders often willing to compete fiercely for a chance to add such a piece to their collection. Coins with exceptional provenance, such as those with documented history of ownership or storage in optimal conditions, often fetch premium prices that far exceed typical market expectations. One fascinating aspect of the 1941 Lincoln penny is its ability to spark interest beyond serious collectors. Many people enjoy the thrill of coin hunting, searching through rolls of pennies at banks, flea markets, or garage sales to uncover hidden treasures. While the chances of finding a high-grade 1941 penny in circulation today are slim, the very idea captures the imagination. A small copper coin, seemingly ordinary, could hold thousands of dollars in value. Stories of lucky finds add to the allure and mystique of this coin, making it a perfect subject for collectors, history enthusiasts, and treasure hunters alike. It's also worth noting the impact of grading and preservation methods on a coin's long-term value. Coins stored in protective holders, such as airtight capsules or archival quality flips, maintain their luster and detail far longer than those exposed to air, moisture, and handling. Collectors who understand the importance of proper storage and care ensure that their 1941 pennies remain in collectible condition for decades, preserving both historical significance and financial worth. In summary, the 1941 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent wheat penny is more than just a small piece of copper. It is a window into American history, a testament to the artistry of coin design, and a prized item for collectors seeking rarity and investment potential. Its charm lies not only in the design of Abraham Lincoln and the wheat stalks but in the story it carries, the historical context it represents, and the thrill of finding a coin that has withstood the test of time. From its production at the Denver Mint during a critical year in American history to its status today as a rare and collectible coin, the 1941 Lincoln penny embodies the perfect blend of history, beauty, and value. For those who dream of owning a coin that combines historical relevance with financial potential, the 1941 Lincoln penny is truly a must-have. Its journey from mint to collector's hand represents decades of American heritage, and its rarity ensures that it will continue to be coveted for generations. If you are fortunate enough to find one in exceptional condition, you could be holding a coin that exemplifies the finest qualities of numismatics and historical preservation. And now, after exploring the history, rarity, and all the nuances that make this coin so special, it's time to reveal the potential value of a pristine 1941 Lincoln wheat penny. Collectors have estimated that a coin in top condition could be worth an astonishing $45,908. Yes, this unassuming copper coin, small enough to fit in your pocket, carries with it the weight of history and the potential to make a significant impact on a collector's portfolio. Welcome back to World Information HD, your ultimate source for fascinating insights into the rarest and most valuable coins from around the United States. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most sought-after treasures for coin collectors, the 1951 Lincoln 1-cent wheat penny with no mint mark. This coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it holds a special place in the world of numismatics. So sit back, because this is a story about history, rarity, and extraordinary value all wrapped up in a single small coin. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny has gone through several changes over the decades, but the Lincoln Wheat penny remains a symbol of early 20th century Americana. By 1951, the Lincoln penny was firmly established as a familiar coin to millions of Americans, circulating in everyday transactions. However, not all pennies were created equal. The 1951 no-mint mark wheat penny carries a unique combination of history, scarcity, and collector appeal that makes it exceptional. Let's first talk about the coin itself. The obverse, or front side, features a profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the words, "In God We Trust," arching above his head. To the left, you will see the word, "Liberty," and the date, 1951, sits just to the right of Lincoln's profile. The reverse side of this coin is classic wheat penny design, with two sheaves of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the bottom, the motto, E pluribus unum, reminds us of the unity of the nation. This design remained in circulation from 1909 to 1958 and has become one of the most recognizable and cherished coin designs in U.S. history. One of the most important details about this 1951 penny is the absence of a mint mark. Coins with a mint mark indicate where they were produced. In 1951, the Denver Mint used a small D, and the San Francisco Mint used an S. If there is no mint mark, it means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While it may sound simple, this detail is critical to collectors. The Philadelphia Mint produced the majority of pennies that year, but finding a 1951 penny in excellent condition without circulation can be surprisingly challenging. This scarcity, combined with its historical significance, adds tremendous appeal. Collectors often grade coins on a scale that ranges from poor to mint state, with the highest grades fetching the highest prices. Many 1951 no-mint mark pennies were used in daily transactions, which means that most surviving examples show signs of wear. Finding one that has retained its original luster and detail can be like discovering a hidden gem. Coins that are uncirculated or in near-perfect condition are extremely valuable, and even pennies with minor wear are highly sought after by those who understand the story behind them. The journey of a 1951 no-mint mark penny is not just about numbers and grades, it's about history. Imagine the coin being minted in Philadelphia, then handed over to someone in the post-World War II era. It might have passed through countless hands, seen grocery stores, street vendors, and small businesses, and survived decades tucked away in pockets, drawers, or jars. Each scratch, each subtle mark, tells a story of everyday American life. But for collectors, the goal is to find the coin that has preserved its story without losing the detail of its craftsmanship. Now, why is this coin particularly interesting to collectors today? Well, as with many collectibles, rarity and condition drive value. The 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny is one of those coins that sits at the intersection of history and rarity. While millions of pennies were minted in 1951, the majority of them have been lost, damaged, or remain in circulation. Only a fraction has survived in the pristine condition required to appeal to serious collectors. This makes every well-preserved coin an exciting find, whether it's discovered in an old coin collection, inherited from family, or stumbled upon in change. One fascinating aspect of the 1951 no-mint mark penny is its appeal to both beginner and advanced collectors. For those just starting out, it's a tangible piece of history that doesn't require astronomical investment. For seasoned collectors, especially those specializing in Lincoln pennies or wheat pennies, finding a high-grade 1951 penny is like finding a rare artifact. Some collectors focus on acquiring an entire date and mint set, and the 1951 Philadelphia penny is an essential piece of that collection. Another point of interest is the coin's metal composition. The 1951 Lincoln penny is made primarily of copper, with small amounts of tin and zinc. This composition is important for collectors because it affects the coin's durability, color, and long-term preservation. Copper pennies can develop a beautiful reddish-brown patina over time, which adds to their aesthetic appeal. Coins that retain their original golden bronze shine without discoloration or corrosion are particularly prized and tend to command higher prices at auction. collectors also consider subtle design differences when evaluating a coin. Certain varieties of the 1951 penny may feature slight differences in die markings or minting errors, and these variations can significantly increase value. Even small anomalies such as doubled dies, repunched dates, or slight off-center strikes make coins more unique and desirable. Every coin has a story, and the more unique the story, the more excitement it generates among numismatists. So how much can a 1951 no-mint Mark Lincoln Wheat penny actually be worth? It depends on the coin's condition, rarity, and whether it has any notable characteristics. Coins in circulated condition may be valued modestly, but once you move into higher grades, the value can rise substantially. Uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS-65 or above, are extremely rare. These coins are preserved so perfectly that the details of Lincoln's profile, the wheat stalks, and the inscriptions appear crisp and sharp as if freshly minted. Collectors and investors alike recognize the appeal of such coins, and as a result, they are willing to pay impressive sums to own them. Beyond monetary value, owning a 1951 no-mint Mark penny is about connecting with American history. This coin was in circulation during the post-war boom in the United States. Families were rebuilding, industries were expanding, and the economy was experiencing growth that shaped modern America. This coin is a tangible artifact from that era, a miniature piece of history that has survived the passage of time. In that sense, it's more than just a coin, it's a story, a keepsake, and a collectible that bridges generations. For those curious about selling or buying such coins, it's crucial to work with reputable dealers or auction houses. Coins should be carefully examined, and grading should be professionally verified to ensure authenticity. The numismatic community places great emphasis on transparency and integrity, so collectors know exactly what they are getting. Additionally, storing coins properly is essential to preserve their value. Humidity, improper handling, or exposure to harsh chemicals can damage even the rarest pennies. Many collectors invest in specialized coin holders or albums to protect their treasures. It's worth noting that trends in coin collecting can influence the market. Over the past few decades, interest in Lincoln Wheat pennies has grown steadily, fueled by a mix of nostalgia, historical appreciation, and investment potential. Coins that were once considered everyday pocket change are now highly prized collectibles. This growth in popularity means that today's collectors face a competitive market, and coins like the 1951 no-mint Mark Lincoln Wheat penny continue to attract attention at shows, auctions, and online marketplaces. In conclusion, the 1951 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent wheat penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a coin with history, rarity, and undeniable charm. Its design connects us to a past era, while its scarcity and preserved condition make it a prized possession for collectors around the world. From the careful details of Lincoln's profile to the classic wheat reverse, every aspect of this coin tells a story worth preserving. For anyone with an interest in American coins, history, or collectibles, this penny represents a tangible piece of a fascinating era, bridging generations and capturing the imagination. And for those wondering about its market value today, this remarkable piece of history can be worth a staggering $47,566 in words. Owning or discovering such a coin is not just about wealth, it's about holding a piece of the past in your hand, appreciating its artistry, and understanding the journey it has taken through decades of American life.